Introducing to you first, in the red corner, representing England, Kiaran Macdonald. And his opponent, boxing out of the blue corner, representing Sri Lanka, Vinadalange Ishan Ranj Seneviratne.
What a contest we have in prospect here between two very talented boxers indeed. They hail from England and Sri Lanka. The taller southpaw wearing red is Kiaran Macdonald, 25 years of age. The reigning two-time European Championship silver medalist, competing in his first Commonwealth Games here. The man wearing blue is Sri Lanka's Ishan Ranjira Seneviratne, 31 years of age, part of an 8-strong Sri Lankan boxing team, 5 men, 3 women, and he comes to the ring in his second Commonwealth Games, having won a bronze medal at 52 kilograms on the Gold Coast edition 4 years ago. There he lands a good right hand after making up the distance effectively. Southpaw left in response to the torso from Macdonald.
Speed of hand and speed of foot are going to be crucial for Seneviratne here. He's got to try and catch Macdonald with that right hand. It is a fast shot there, it is there, but he's got to move into range with it. Macdonald, yes, a GB boxer and a very skillful operator indeed. Can make it very awkward if he just wants to box at long range. Lots of skills. One of the most talented up at GB is Kiaran Macdonald. So Seneviratne, he needs the speed, and he certainly seems to have it in the early stages. But like I say, to hit Macdonald with that straight right hand is going to be the problem.
Looking for that left jab right combination again. Lost his footing there, has Seneviratne. Picked off by a good shot to the body from Macdonald. Seneviratne just stealing a glance to his corner to receive some instructions on the fly, and the taller figure wearing red is establishing a good stiff lead right jab, just as he did there, to keep Seneviratne occupied and off balance.
Boxing from the centre of the ring as well is Macdonald. His movement is circular around his opponent, and that's important to hold that centre. Seneviratne has got to up the pace a little bit here.
Nice counter right hand from Macdonald after he was cuffed by a right hand from Seneviratne. See the fencing with the lead hands. Seneviratne feinting with the feet. Those men fighting for position in centre ring. Beautiful counter right jab, and then a whipping left hand to the body from Macdonald. The right jab caught Seneviratne as he was winding up, and it knocked him completely off balance. He had to reset his feet and come again.
Yeah, belting shot. And Ronald is a bit like a bull and a matador at the moment, and Macdonald is controlling the pace very well. And Seneviratne, like I said before, has got to up the tempo here and go through the gears, because at the moment Macdonald's cruising, he's controlling things, and he can see the attacks coming. Now, we know the man in blue has got fast feet. He jumps in very quickly, and occasionally he's not too far away with the right hand, but he's got to be quicker with the feet here.
Controlling the ring space is Macdonald. He's constantly got his front foot outside the left foot of Seneviratne. That just cuts off the area of the ring that Seneviratne has to work in. Let's listen in to Dave Alloway giving the instructions in the red corner.
Lovely boxing, I thought, there for Macdonald. Just got caught early on in the round with that right hand. Quick feet from Seneviratne, it wasn't too bad. Jumping in a little bit there, because he's starting to get frustrated, because he can't close that gap down with the speed. But as he comes through there, lovely left hand from Macdonald, and then he whips one downstairs as well. But his movement's circular and holding the centre of the ring, and that's why he's having the success.
Well, a 10-8 card returned from the Mongolian judge. I think that's a little bit harsh on Seneviratne, but a clean sweep of the cards for Kiaran Macdonald after 3 minutes of boxing. So into the second round we go in this battle of multiple national champions from their respective homelands. Kiaran Macdonald is a 4-time national championship gold medalist, having taken 3 English titles.
Seneviratne then just looking at his corner momentarily as the referee just stopped the action there, and Kiaran Macdonald really caught him with a good shot. Macdonald, you know, he's right eye on the ball here.
3 English titles and a British title under the belt of Kiaran Macdonald. Seneviratne, a 3-time national champion of Sri Lanka. There's a good right hand from him. All of them coming at 52 kilograms. All of Macdonald's successors at 49 kilogram light flyweight. Well, they are in the 51 kilogram flyweight division on the Commonwealth Games stage. And the man controlling things behind his ring position in that right jab is Macdonald, but he was caught by a stiff shot as he had his own success, but the man in red getting the better of the exchange, outlanding his opponent 2-1.
And see how he just skips back to the centre of the ring and then starts again, Macdonald. So Seneviratne then, he's really struggling here. He's struggling to close that gap down. He has got fast feet, but the feet aren't quick enough. The pace isn't quick enough for him. He's got to be quicker and put Macdonald under a little bit more pressure. That wasn't too bad from him. But at the moment, Macdonald's handling him no problem at all and just moving off to the side. Lovely boxing.
Good left hand whipped into the body from Macdonald. Seneviratne keeping that right glove clamped to his temple, but a left hand snakes in between his defenses. There's a good right hand response from Seneviratne, but Macdonald was able to ride the shot. He whips in a left hand bolo shot to the body, but he's warned by the official for slapping with the inside of the glove. Beautiful pecking left cross from Macdonald, who really is flowing wonderfully here now. Seneviratne looking to increase his urgency and double up his attacks. Glancing right hand got through from him, but it was countered by a backhand from Macdonald. Beautiful shot once again. It caught Seneviratne coming in. He landed as well, but because he was advancing, the impact was doubled up and it sent Seneviratne momentarily backwards.
Seneviratne has got to double up his attacks, Ronald. We keep saying about applying more pressure, but the single attack, then you see Macdonald is handling that no problem at all. He brings him onto counters, he then just skips to the side and then waits for the next attack. Seneviratne's got to double up the attacks, if anything. Maybe the odd angle change, a little sidestep for the second attack and put more pressure on Macdonald, but Macdonald really is cruising at this stage.
Counter right jab not too far away from Macdonald, who switches his feet to orthodox now. As the 10-second clapper sounds, the heads come together. The heads come together rather forcefully. The Sri Lankan coaches into the ring in a hurry to tend to their man.
Lovely boxing again from the man in red. Super shot that was, as Seneviratne started to come forward.
With Don Broadhurst, local man from right here in Birmingham, Commonwealth Games gold medalist in Melbourne 2006. I was down under for that tournament, as were you, Richie, and what a talented crew that was. Frankie Gavin, James DeGale, David Price, this man Don Broadhurst, a whole host of others.
Yeah, he boxed brilliantly, Don did in that tournament. I think he boxed 5 times to win gold.
So a clean sweep for the cards once again, including a 10-8 scorecard returned from judge number 2 in that second round. So as we go into the third and final round, the man from Sunderland, Kiaran Macdonald, is in complete control here. Coming into this tournament with his confidence high after his podium success in the European Championships in Yerevan. He was in Belgrade to commentate on his Senior World Championship debut, where he ran into, in the first preliminary round, there's a beautiful counter right hand once again of the Czech variety. Macdonald able to spin off the line as he landed it, but it was the 2016 Olympic silver medalist Jurgen Martinez who was able to outpoint him on a unanimous verdict in Belgrade. Spoke to Macdonald after that contest and said, well, the strength and the engine of Martinez in that tournament were eye-opening indeed. So he hasn't had his confidence dented by that defeat, and he's kicked on since that time.
Yeah, indeed. And now Macdonald boxing lovely on the outside. Bout management now. Just boxing safely now is Macdonald. Single shots, bit of movement. Can't Seneviratne up the pace. That wasn't too bad from the man from Sri Lanka.
Good overhand right from Seneviratne, just keeping Macdonald honest as he whips in a good left hand into the pit of his opponent's stomach once again. So midway through the third and final round, Seneviratne, to his credit, is trying to get busier, trying to increase the intensity, but that darting right jab has just kept him occupied and kept him off balance. Here he swings in with a roundhouse left hook followed by a right cross, but both punches were off the mark. And it's Macdonald controlling the proceedings beautifully with his feet, with his ring positioning. And look at that, just going walkabout, reinforcing to Seneviratne that despite what you try, you're not going to be able to catch me cleanly. Trying to play tricks in the mind of the 2018 Commonwealth Games bronze medalist.
Yeah, and walks straight back to the centre of the ring, and that means he keeps his opponent on the outside again. So Kiaran Macdonald, well schooled, getting more and more experienced. And apart from getting caught with the odd shot here and there, he's cruised this contest. It's been a very good display from him in his opening contest of the tournament.
Most certainly, lunging left hook, perhaps an example of the desperation. Coursing into Seneviratne now. He's looking to his corner, he knows that time is running out and he has got to land a knockout shot, but Macdonald proving to be far too cute to be caught by anything from the Sri Lankan boxer. And right up until the closing bell, it's Macdonald who is continuing to exhibit wonderful movement in the boxing ring, hitting without being hit, making his man miss, making him pay. A beautiful Commonwealth Games debut for Kiaran Macdonald from Sunderland, and the man who made a run to the bronze medal podium in the Gold Coast edition of the Commonwealth Games 4 years ago is going to be eliminated here in the round of 16.
Lovely display of boxing there from Macdonald. Counter punching on that back foot, holding the centre of the ring, waiting for the opponent to come forward, nipping in with the jab here and there. Yeah, lovely sensible boxing. Nice workout for him actually. And that's no disrespect to Seneviratne, but the pace suited Macdonald down to the ground. He dictated things, and that's a good display from the Englishman.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner via unanimous decision in the red corner, representing England, Kiaran.
So Kiaran Macdonald, a unanimous points decision victor over Ranjira Seneviratne of Sri Lanka, and that is a very impressive victory indeed for the man making his Commonwealth Games debut. He goes through to the quarter-final stage, and he is now one win away from a place on the medal podium. Bitter disappointment for Ranjira Seneviratne, but he came up against a man whose confidence is sky high and was able to showcase all of his skills over the course of 3 3-minute rounds. Dave Alloway, Gary Hale, absolutely delighted as he leaves the boxing ring after a job well done for the man from Sunderland. Kiaran Macdonald through to the final 8 in the men's 51-kilogram flyweight division.
It's about boxing to your strengths, and that's what Kiaran Macdonald has done here. Boxed very well on the back foot. He's a counter puncher, southpaw, but there scoring with the left hand as the contest just continued. He just enjoyed himself and practiced things against a tricky opponent, and it could have been a different fight if he'd have held his feet and stood toe-to-toe, but he boxed his fight. Comfortable win, and he'll go through to the next round.